What's going on, everyone? My name is JX, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have an awesome video breakdown. My favorite videos of the year is always either the story so far videos, which we haven't gotten in a bit, but my second one is these actually these anniversary trailers, because Kabam hire like a really high budget CGI studio, and they make fantastic trailers. I mean, these are beautiful. Like, I never would imagine when I first started playing this game, 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago, that they would have this high budget trailers. I mean, it's insane. Now this one is called the Shindig of Champions, so a little bit of a different vibe from like 2019 with the future of the Battle Realm, Galactus destroying everything, to 2020 with a superior king, which we still haven't gotten. Probably 7.4. I mean, we got an upgraded king in 7.3. But anyways, moving on, we have a Shindig of Champions, so a fun party. I mean, Shindigs are awesome. And it makes sense. Like, Karina she's the leader of the contest. She's like, I wouldn't say the runner, but she's the one in charge. So it makes sense that she would kind of like do this for the champions, bring everyone together. It's definitely a different vibe from, the collector and the grandmaster and the maestro mind controlling everybody. It's a little bit different. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy. And obviously she's 16 million years old. Got that little elder conversion right there. So it makes sense. She's gonna want to party. We also have a rubber duck in this, so that's pretty interesting. Is that the same one from last year's anniversary trailer with X-Force Deadpool? That's pretty cool. Also, we have, it looks like Matt Murdock's apartment. Like, it's got those windows. It's got like the Hell's Kitchen where you got the water thing on the top, and it's just got that vibe. So I think that's Matt Murdock's apartment, but I mean, let me know if I'm wrong. Like, I'm not too sure, but it definitely looks like it, doesn't it? Anyways, we go into the actual apartment and we see Warlock on the DJ. That's hilarious. The turntable, I love it. We're gonna see a bunch of champions. Pretty awesome. Just a fun party. We got Iron Man and Civil War talking to each other, which is very interesting because obviously Civil War in his universe is Captain Rogers, who killed Iron Man in Civil War, which is pretty deep. And so they're chatting, which is awesome. Also, we have Aegon in the background next to some wallpapers that are actual wallpapers on Twitter and Facebook, and it's pretty dope. I got America Chavez, awesome. I love to see more inclusion of the newer characters in these trailers. I love it. And we got the food table, but what's cool about the food table though? Look at this, the Things meatball sub, the Things motion comic, shawarma. We kind of got that in MROC. But also, it's a really big tease to the Avengers, of course. We got Aunt May's wheat cake, which to me kind of like it reminds me of Aunt May the Herald, the golden oldie, the April Fool's character that we got like April 1st this year. The Herald of Galactus. I mean, we're still missing a Herald of Galactus, and it's supposed to be like a peaceful, probably a non-canon Herald of Galactus, and that's what she is. She is the non-canon one. So I wonder if this actually is the Herald of Galactus we're getting probably in the middle of next year. It's pretty interesting. We also got Spider-Ham's hot dogs. It's always weird, Spider-Ham eating hot dogs. I mean, if you think about it. We also got something like blurred out, but I can't really read it. But yeah, moving on. We got Miles talking to Spider-Man, and he's saying someone threw a boulder at him. So Jabari Panther, I'm sure, is what he's talking about. And he said, how did she do that if she's on the rope bridge in the middle of the Savage Lands? So it's pretty funny. A little bit of a callback to Savage Lands, obviously being a map for forever, and our first event this month, which is insane. Like, our first event going back to Savage Lands came out this month, which I love it. We got Star-Lord and Drax arguing with each other about some Zarg nuts. I love it. And we got Karina with Aegon. Obviously, Aegon's her right-hand man, the one who resurrected her, basically. Or like more or less freed her from her ISO crystal. I mean, you guys remember collecting all the pieces and finding out that her heart's missing, and Sentry had it. Really awesome. Also, we got some of the wallpapers, so Guardian, Kitty. We had Act 6 on the top. Obviously, Spider-Ham over Scorpion's body. I don't know what the other wallpaper is, but I'm sure it's on Twitter. Hercules, obviously Thor Rags. We got the bouncers, so we got Kingpin and Joe Fixit. I love it. Now we have, it looks like the Summoner, so us. We let in Deadpool, which then Toad sneaks in. I mean, Toad, are you kidding me? Yeah, Toad, like, dude, the Brotherhood of Mutant member. Toad, the guy with the long tongue, the super acrobatic abilities, the weird, like, Yeah, the weird guy. He's pretty weird. Like, he's too weird. I didn't think he'd be coming to the Battle Realm. I think I was saying Pyro and Blob, and I was totally unsure about Blob. I was thinking Pyro because, we have that, like, the fire and dragon synergy. But yeah, Toad is coming, so that's pretty awesome. I'm actually happy about that because he's such a weird character that I'm very interested to see how he's going to work as a character because, obviously New Mutants always welcome, and obviously on the State of Battle map we had the Magneto connected to 2 people, and we had just this 7-year tease of all the 2022 champs, and the Brotherhood of Mutants event is happening. It's probably going to be next month, so I'm pretty excited about that. And yeah, he just starts swinging around with Hitmonkey. I love it. I think that's King's helmet. Yeah, right below Hitmonkey, it looks like King's helmet. So, interesting. Wonder if it's a little bit more King tease. And then, obviously, everyone's getting ready for a fight. Because it looks like Deadpool taps the crystal in the middle. And boom, Massacre hits it like a piñata. I love it. With his bat. And then boom, Sauron. Sauron pops out of the crystal. Wow. I thought Toad was, pretty interesting, I just didn't expect it, but Sauron, wow, that's just pretty crazy because when we looked at all the teasers for next year, there was no teasers to the Savage Lands, and even this month's in the event quest we only had a tease of there's a community in the Savage Lands. So yeah, Sauron is coming, man. Wow, that's pretty crazy. And what's crazy, even crazier that we're getting Toad with Sauron, is that Sauron actually joined the Brotherhood of Mutants because Toad invited him into it. Yeah, so it looks like he's the other Brotherhood of Mutants member. So no Pyro and Blob. Disappointed, but it's okay. But yeah, Sauron is pretty cool. I think he actually fits the Pyro, not the Pyro synergy, but the Kitty Pryde synergy because hers is fire and dragons. He's not a dragon, but Dragonman's a part of that synergy, and the mystery character would be someone who breathes fire, which I thought was Pyro, but obviously he's a fire breather actually. So this makes sense. He actually does fit the Kitty Pryde synergy. I'm actually pretty happy. That makes sense. Obviously, if you don't know who he is, he's very interesting. He's a character affected by the Savage Lands who's not a mutant, but he has life force absorption. So kind of like Rogue, but on a bigger scale. He pretty much sucks all the life out of you, and he pretty much takes your energy with you, and mutants give him the most energy, or anyone with superhuman abilities. And so he also has fire breath, hypnosis, telekinesis. It's really cool. Superhuman strength, energy blast. He's gonna be a pretty cool character. I'm very excited. I'm still not sure what class he's gonna be because he obviously is a scientist, but also he could definitely be Mystic, because that's kind of what I've heard. I heard that he's got the mystic in him. But then they could go the mutant route, I guess, because we do have Deadpool who's a mutant in the contest, and he's not in the comics. But then that's got retconned 2 or 3 times, so I'm not even sure at this point. Anyways, then a fight starts happening. Thor Rags versus Sauron. Also, I didn't even mention the fire and dragon synergy could be a Lord of the Rings synergy. Dragon Man, fire, Sauron, Lord of the Rings. So I was thinking it was a Game of Thrones reference, and yeah, it looks like it's not. So that's pretty cool. Obviously a fight breaks out. It's a classic contest. You know what's about to happen. But yeah, like I said, we got a Brotherhood of Mutants event teased. They both fit the Sailor Battle map right next to Magneto. So yeah, it makes sense. I'm happy. I was wrong, but all I had to go on was Brotherhood of Mutants, and there's quite a few. So I'm pretty happy with this. I like it. This is awesome. I'm excited. Both could be amazing characters. And yeah, it's gonna be a cool event. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I'm actually gonna be streaming Guardians of the Galaxy on the PlayStation 5. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm gonna be doing that tonight at 5:30 p.m. CST. I hope to see you there. We can talk all things lore. Who you guys think is coming to the contest? It's gonna be a fun night. And yeah, I want to thank you guys again, and I'll see you guys probably later tonight. Peace out, everybody.